What is the biggest reason to put in a home inspection contingency in your offer? I don't think there's a big reason. I think there is a reason. You need to know what you're buying. If you're going to spend that kind of money on a house, you want to know. And you want somebody to go in that crawl space. You want somebody to check out that roof. You want somebody to go in that attic. You want somebody to give you a experienced opinion on what they're seeing. I get it. If the house is consistent with what that home inspector sees in any given marketplace, okay, that's cool. But if there's something you didn't realize and it's a dollar amount that you're not willing to take on your own, or it isn't already negotiated into the deal, that's where the home inspection comes in. So should you negotiate in a home inspection contingency? Absolutely. I would even say negotiate a home inspection contingency even if you don't do a home inspection, and go through the house yourself, or go through the house with your real estate agent or with a trusted family member or advisor to understand what you're buying. I kind of think, just from the way we approach things, we want to make things fairly priced, and we want to take care of the customer and make sure that they got good value from us. I can't even necessarily think of even brand new houses where we didn't come in and give them pieces of advice that were worth it for the cost that it was for the home inspection. We're not miracle workers, but we're people that see this stuff every day, and we kind of know a little bit of what we're looking at. The funny part is this. I always say, don't ask me to fix your furnace, or not your furnace. Don't ask me to fix your computer. The reason I'm saying it is that I don't have a background in computer work. And so people kind of laugh at me because we got a lot of tech industry around here. It's just not my lane. It's not something I know. I do know houses. And when we come in there, I can give you experience. I can give you lifespans, realistic on things. I can give you costs, or I can talk about things that you may or may not want to do on a house. Those pieces of advice oftentimes are really good. And I think the other thing that I can do is I can coach you on how to use the people around you to your advantage, so that trade providers aren't coming out and feeding you a line, or they're not doing things that you don't need, or outpacing your home. Here's a quick example. Let's say you're in a tract development and all the homes have 30-year composition roof on there, and you're about to a time where you're going to start needing a new roof, and you don't get a home inspection, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. And then a guy comes out and sells you on a fancy 50-year roof. Let me translate. That's a bad idea. Why? Because the whole neighborhood doesn't even have that. And so you're just going to put a fancy roof on. You're going to be the only house in the neighborhood with a fancy roof, and everybody else is going to have 30-year comp. They sold you a fancy roof. Me, I would never tell you that. I'd say, recommend talk to your real estate agent, call us. We'll try to help you with getting some contacts with some people. I would get quotes from them. I would say, run the quote back by us so we can see what it looks like. If it makes sense to us and what you're trying to do, if it makes sense to your real estate agent, it makes sense to your close friends and family, then I would recommend it. If it doesn't, well, you're just shooting in the wind. Like you don't even know maybe necessarily whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. Who's going to dog somebody that puts a 50-year roof on a house? Nobody. But you could spend $20,000 more than you need to on a roof that nobody asked you to put on there. You just put it on there because you thought it was a good idea. That's what I'm talking about. So I think it's a good idea always to get a home inspection, just for the dialogue, just for the ability to be able to have a conversation with someone that you can talk back and forth about things that are important to you at that point in time. And come with a list of questions. That's what we're there to do. We're there to help you. And remember, we're just an opinion too. We're not the only opinion. We're just a opinion. I think your real estate agent, their opinion, your family and friends' opinions are good. Your opinion's good. You just want to get as much information as you can about that house, and then you can make a good decision. That's the key.